Here's preview video for this week's auction.
Hello everyone, and here's another preview video for another Thursday night auction. This one shaped up really nicely, I think, for the most part. So we got all this stuff over here. Tables as usual, not a whole lot right there this time. And I guess you'll get the picture when we go around the room. Be sure to subscribe and like and share, all that good stuff. Thank you so much for doing that. You guys are the best. This is really cool. Like Philippine insurrection military photo album. Look at those guys. Got their 38s on their hip. Then they had to go to the 45 after that because 38s weren't doing it. Look at that headhunter. Dude. I guess there's more than just that in there. But still, my gosh. That's an amazing photo album. Stereoscope. Old photos. Photographic image on 10. A little kid's got a drum. That's pretty neat. It's an interesting shot. And we'll go around the horn here. We're still getting things picked up. Remember, auction preview every Wednesday from 11 a.m. to about 1 p.m. Come check everything out. Look at all this jewelry. And more, of course. A lot of different lighters. Harley, military. That's a neat box. It's vintage. Not vintage. Yeah, I guess still vintage, almost antique. Medicine, luminol. That's awesome. Bells. Looks like Mercury dimes and probably buffalo nickels. More jewelry. More coins. More jewelry. More arrowheads for everybody to say aren't real and then be the winning bidder on them. No, I'm kidding. That didn't happen. Every time. Uranium jewelry. Crazy looking wolf. Primal song. Number like 332 something out of 10,000, I think. More jewelry. Excuse me. Oh, that's heavy. Bronze. Cat with kitten. Joe Coleman. Illustrations. Native American or indigenous papoose. Some sort of stamp. I saw that. AWM. There's Chad.
Bye.
You're not sure what it's for. Somebody will know. What do you think about this little box, Chad?
Pretty cool.
Pretty intricate.
And it's got a little drawer inside that. Oh, that's where the extra special thing.
He's taking photos. This is weird. I didn't actually open this up and look in it. Window glass from MGM fire tragedy, 1980. I don't know. Project watches, parts and pieces. Obama inauguration, 2009. Multi-tool, or not multi-tool, but knife, fork, spoon, corkscrew, probably made in Japan. Look these up. Negro League baseball stars in the wrap. 1986. Larry Firsch, F-I-R-C-H, something like that. Oh, we got all sorts of goodies down here. Nice 40s, probably Buddy Lee with like khaki coveralls that look military. And then he's got some denim back there too. A funny, heavy, I don't know, statue of Mary Poppins looking lady. That lantern is really neat. Has different. It's a candle lantern. Has different lenses that slide in. There's a little sword back there. There's a little oil, not really little oil mining bit. What's his name again?
What's that?
The Spruce Goose guy. I'm drawing a blank. Howard Hughes.
Yeah.
Supposedly won the patent to that in a poker game. So there's G.I. Joe Mercury astronaut. There's a F-15A female pilot burner in the box. Buffalo soldier in the box. Dog soldiers. Pipes.
Very cool lunchbox.
Yep, 1976 or 8. Dated, something like that.
Very good shape.
Fantastic Four lunchbox. There is the some of those friction or I'm losing the name on them, but you know what I'm talking about, those dragsters. There's a sword back there. Sport stuff, royal stuff. Some signatures, some 45 records, some sieves and similar. Gosh, more jewelry, more watches. More jewelry, more just miscellaneous cool stuff.
Well, if you're a jewelry buyer, you should be coming.
Yeah, this is a good jewelry night. A little hand-painted Harry Potter metal figures and more jewelry. Super 8 movies, Shirley Temple, cartoons, things like that. Embroidered flag. Donated. Jeff McGraw, a Marine who flew his fighter over Iraq in 2012. Presidential campaign reference. Washington, D.C. Decorative crystals. Oh, dang. Military award documents. Achievement documents. Photo album. Oh, that's cool. Whoa.
Yeah, I thought so.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Bunch of different canes and walking sticks. I didn't see a name on this guitar, did you? Zach.
No.
Zach Brown. There's a sticker over it. Huh. Ooh, and then here we go. He's walked in the door. Thomas Hart Benton signed lithographs. Homecoming Call Valley, down by the river, I think that one's called. I think that's Night Firing. There's some water damage. The matting on Night Firing down by the river looks pretty good. Looks like Homecoming Call Valley has been folded. Oh no, Night Firing. Night Firing is folded at some point and then framed. And Homecoming looks really good. Homecoming is the one after the flood, 51 flood, he sent every member of Congress one of those. So get in here, help us out. A drum, a Buddha, a boot mold, some kind, Christmas tree, ceramic Christmas tree, uranium glass, old Yellowstone souvenir, more glow-in-the-darkies, Kachina, funky cat, statue, Miller Lite, or High Life, bar thing, funky little signed statue, signed Ross. We go over here, we have, there's a neat High Life, or just Miller, whatever, sign, dragonfly lamp, modern, old violin, some Dragon Masters, Magic, maybe more game cards, Steve Allen, Jane Meadows sign, there's some ammo, some money, more little interesting pieces, smalls in there, as well as there, college stuff, Jayhawks, Huskers, Colorado, Iowa State, Monroe, Shocks and Struts, multicolor metal signs, 70s-ish, 80s maybe. Let's see, we'll go back here. That's what we'll do. We'll walk back here. There's that. There's a West German Olympia. A couple of, these are dated 60s. They're in amazing condition. Like you'd think they weren't real, but I don't see why they wouldn't be. Bad cord. Bad cord. Dartboard. Back. American troops crossing Mexican border. Oh, let's see. Let's go up here. We got have some Hamels, Kansas City artist, J.R. Hamill. Is that Johnny Hamill? Leave a comment if you know who Johnny Hamill is. Those are neat. Those candelabras you can adjust for different kinds of, I guess, church services. King Choppa. Bicycle plates. Oh, all these 2600 games. That's cool. Crown Royal something. Like German beer or something. Oh, it's a good auction. Oh, it's a good one. Well, let's go down here. It's a neat Kansas City sign. I want that. Cuervo food truck. Espelon. Bar sign. Camel. Bar sign. Tito's. High Noon. Fat Tire or New Belgium. Soju. Santa. Lamp. Another funky lamp. Residential buttons. World War II airborne troop carrier. Dated December of 44, I think, but then he's got, what, a year and a half service. So technically could have been there on D-Day. Vintage stereos. Yamaha CR220. Pioneer SX580. Pioneer cassette CT F8282. Panasonic, yeah, something. MCS, Techniques. Oh, check this out. Oh, this is freaking nice. It's a barrister bookcase with the top is a secretary. Oh, that is very nice. Vintage, like mid-century record cabinet. Grundig mid-century speakers, such as hit this other stuff over here. Some fishing poles, some runners, vintage Christmas, hospital cart, stainless steel, marked ICU in St. Joe apparently. Excuse me again. Let's go over here, check out this camera collection. Oh my God. Those cameras are looking at this camera going, what? You can do all that? More cameras. Ooh. This is gonna be fun. Gonna be a pretty long auction, I think. I'd say plan on 11. Being over at 11. And then the next week, our friend John Haller from San Francisco is coming to town for his working vacation. Find him on Instagram, check it out. Haller Fame, Haulerfame, I believe. Really funny guy. Had this idea for a working vacation where you go to somebody else's business and work there and get to go see another city and still work while you're there. Because guys like him and myself have a hard time sitting still if we go on vacation. So you have to make it a little more interesting. So he's going to be here next week. I'm not sure exactly what'll happen other than it'll be a good time. He's going to sell some stuff for a while and we'll get some content out of the deal. And then I don't know when, but I'm going to go to San Francisco and hang out there at his junk hauling business and visit my family that lives in the Bay Area. I don't know what that is, but it's pretty neat. Handmade for sure. Star Wars. So this one did light up, but it's not wanting to now. But it did not too long ago. This guy. Those are neat. Yeah, this stuff over here. So a bunch of like letters, correspondence, old cards, old toys. Like that's, wow, that's old enough. Somebody's sketchbook, illustration, documents. Why is that freaking phone just ringing and ringing? I can't get it right now. Guess it'll go to voicemail. Eagle stuff, cool cartridge boxes, those gold stamps, gold-plated stamps. Looks like decals for models. That's pretty awesome. Another 50 cal box. Barometer. Silver plate. Some cards. Hand-drawn sign. That stuff. Some neat history there, worth further research. Like Scout stuff and more in there. Alright, here we go, around the horn. Where did that phrase come from, around the horn, I wonder? Hey, if you know, leave a comment below. Flatware boxes. Scopes. Walnut bowls. Some shooting stuff and more in there. There's one of those Kansas City decanters, Chiefs decanters, those do well. Hopefully there's no sterling in there. I don't think there is. That. Huh. I love these. I have a similar one. Shipped them. That's where my grandpa was. 8th Air Force, B-24D Liberator. Guest of the Germans for 2 years. Apparently, what stomach condition he acquired there that they gifted to him is in what ended up killing him. Whatever, 50 years later. I don't know. Messed up time in history, for sure. Where everyone involved was not on their best behavior. Some worse than others, but pretty freaking dark time. Glad we're past that, and it wasn't that long ago. So I think it's so important to keep things like that in the forefront of your mind, and artifacts from that time are a good way to do that. Make sure it never goes away. People don't forget. Remember to keep their blank together. More stuff here. Looks like what's left of a light. Whatever twirling light. I can't think what they're called. Got all that. More Scout stuff. Looks good. No, real nice vintage stuff over here. Hey, look, a signed Fraser photo. In my opinion, one of the most overrated television shows of all time. Okay, I'll go over here. And we've got these storage cases, some sort of bike rack, andirons. Ooh. And we have some customers here, so I'm going to push pause and hopefully it'll come back all right. And we should pretty much be where we left off. We'll hit this table after that. All sorts of neat stuff. You're going to want to dig around in these boxes. You know, apparently somebody's trying to get a freaking quarter for that, and now it's here, but who knows how old that is. That's neat. Vanity set, cookbooks, looks like some old ones in there. I don't know what that thing is, but it's neat. Sand dollars, people like those, little like Bunsen burner kind of thing. All that. We got that, we got that. And another one. These will probably be here at the end of the night. Huh. International Carvers Museum, 1980. Some sort of engineering stuff, or mining, or engineering test equipment. At least very shy. Okay, we'll go to this table later because that'll be the last table of the night. We have jumped over there recently and sold what's on there, but 90% of the time that's the last table of the night. Not to say there's not good stuff, there is. Neat vintage shellback chairs. It's old like vintage bicycle parts. You know, stuff that sometimes I think is just nothing, and it sells for hundreds of dollars. This stuff, we were supposed to smash that apart with a sledgehammer, never got around to it. If anybody wants it, you can have it for free. Watch, next auction it sells for $100. That's kind of the same deal with that, kind of the same deal with that. Let's flip over here. Nice stuff in the rack. I knew as soon as I was like, I'm gonna look what's in there. It's like, oh, but it's gonna be a freaking chore to do it. And of course it was, so. I've only got one hand. Nobody's bought that sewing machine. I think it's cool. Somebody will buy it. A lot of times after the auction, you know, we do throw a lot of stuff away. I'd say 1% of stuff is left over. And it's a shame to throw it away, I agree. Not all of it. I mean, yeah, some of it should have been thrown away by whoever brought it here, but you know, other stuff, people say, well, you need to take all that to donation. No, you come and buy the stuff, or you come and take it to donation. We do have a thrift store that comes by every once in a while. I'm rambling. I'm not even sure what I really just said. Okay, so neat vintage pumpkin stuff. Look at all those Dracula teeth. Oh my gosh, have you guys been to Spirit Halloween? I haven't been in probably 10 years. Holy moly. That is some next level Halloweening going on there. Vintage car parts, more cookbooks, more tools, sports stuff, doll furniture. Looks like canning jars. Primitive piece there. Ash bucket, butter churn, compressor, big one. A lot of tools this auction. Well, let's walk around. More tools. BSR McDonald turntable. Binoculars. We probably get more binoculars down here than anywhere in the world. If you need some binoculars, do not buy them new. I repeat, do not buy them new. All this Hoover or Kirby, whatever, Hoover and Kirby vintage vacuum stuff supposedly is worth a lot of money. Couldn't get anybody to buy it last auction. And again, back to the point about throwing stuff away, like that sewing machine, like all this stuff, man, we're probably just gonna let it ride and try it again, and then whoever brought it in is gonna have to come get it. But we don't like to run things over and over and over, but if it's big and heavy and awkward, then that's probably gonna be what happens. So if you wanted that stuff and you figure it's gone, it is not. All right, over here, guess this guy was Air Force or naval aviator. So here's some of his books and mugs and some of his fishing reels and his Snoopy. And oh no, yeah, that's right, freaking river rat, Vietnam river rat stuff. Wish he had his uniform and insignia and photo albums, but no. These are cool. Winter, like mucklucks or oh yeah, mucklucks. More little military scraps there. Okay, let's go back here. I'll go back to the back where we will find a snowblower. Oh, those are cool. Milk glass, vintage hanging lamps. Looks like McCoy cookie jars, old school exit shells, whatever that is, picnic thing. All that stuff. All right, here we go again. There's more glass and porcelain and china. Hey, there's your pogo stick. Knock your freaking teeth out. Depression glass, looks like more uranium. Carnival. More vintage and primitive stuff on the floor. Vintage glassware, some vintage toys, some cute stuff. Like, check out that, zoom in, that candy dish. Yeah, dig around back here for sure. What's this guy doing down here? Vintage Chiefs, signed by Jan Stenerud. Yeah, just throw it in a box with a bunch of freaking tools. That makes a lot of sense. I'll take that up front. More vintage stereo. Copper boiler. I'm gonna go with some Sansuis. Boom, called it. SPX9700. And these little guys, ELK, ELH, KLH. Good Lord, Turner. Artwork. Some furniture. I believe was here last week. Couldn't get rid of it. I want to fill up the dumpster with it, so come take it away, please. All right, we got more little furniture pieces, coat rack, bunch of old soda bottles, soda pop bottles. Whatever you call it, from wherever in the country you live. Oh, that's probably a pretty nice piece without looking it up. It just looks like it. G.I. Joe stuff. Oh, that reminds me, I didn't even show you the whole cart up there full of stuff. Dang it. I'm gonna go up there right after this shelf. I'm gonna go right up there so I don't forget. Halloween. A lot of Halloween here. Dang, look at that dude. Okay, and we'll get back to this table. I'm gonna go up there. There's an LV. A little sneak peek at what's to come here. I'm gonna walk up here and do these racks. Yeah, these guys, I totally forgot about them. Okay, we'll start over here. More G.I. Joes. They don't have their boxes to open. We got a Blue Angels, we got some Airborne D-Day dudes, we got some German guy, we got a Navy SEAL, we got Buffalo Soldier, some big World of Warcraft dude, a bunch of Harry Potter stuff, some tarot cards, this Monday Night Football dude, Uncle Sam, another German paratrooper with his smock, Ready Player One, keys, dragons, more Harry Potter, Wonder Woman, sign, G.I. Joe space capsule, and there's a bunch of Harry Potter dudes. More Harry Potter. I don't know if that's Harry Potter or just a Halloween thing. You know that one tree, what is it, the willow tree that beat up on him. More Harry Potter. Play School. Playmobil. Nativity. Those big-headed pop or whatever those are. There's another one. G.I. Joe Snake Eyes. Back to the Future. There's a microscope in that bottom one. Some of them have little tools and remnants. They're not complete by any means. One of them is just a box, I think. Lord of the Rings DVDs. What's that, Train Your Dragon dude? Then we have some vintage. Oh my God. I guess people like this stuff now. Okay, see what happens. Okay, now I'll go back. I'm gonna drop this Chiefs hat off up here, and you can take another look at this stuff. Be sure to come in for preview to really get an idea of what's going on. And I'll tell you what, since we're going to be walking back this way, we'll just start at this table over here. So if you come to the auctions, you know the preview video is pretty much in the order of the auction. So where I left off would be before this stuff, but let's just do it since we're here. Little mini advents, sausage press, silver plate, decanters, old books, small little keg. I don't know what's all in there. What? Those are cool. Oh, those air conditioners. Those are expensive, and they are freaking handy, and they work. I bought one on the way to my mom's house one time because the upstairs at her house is so freaking hot in the summertime. Nobody really goes up there unless, you know, somebody's coming to visit. And somehow they're just used to it or something. I'm like, no. So I stopped at a Menards on the way and bought one. It's like $300, I think. I'm gonna get one of those at the auction if you guys aren't gonna step up and get it. So they go cheap down here. Cheap. A pump or something? Oh, compressor. Little compressor. Huh. That's handy. Can fix that easy enough. Autumn stuff. There's a gizmo. There's a Santee. There's a cake plate. There's some more pumpkinness. Finished toys, dolls, artwork. Another Frederick James of West Side, Kansas City, up on the hill before they cut 670 through there. Don't think that house is there anymore. Probably up on the corner where those condos are now. Or I guess Ponak's used to be up there, like a long time ago. What do we got? Shooting headphones. Dang, nice bag. Kenneth Cole suede bag. Root around through there. Records. Stereo stuff. Sound bar. Speakers. Not sure what you'll find down there. Come and check it out. Couple fiberglass ladders. We got a prison Elvis. Oh, Elvis whiskey. NFL like beach umbrella. Oh, neat little backboard. Svedka vodka robot thing. That's neat. Wine, framed wine poster. Ravenswood, like car hood kind of thing. We'll get over there in a second. I need to get that TV plugged in. Oh, it's good. Yeah, I got it. We got a remote? No. Or do we? Let's just go to it. Nope. Dang. Everybody knows they can get a universal remote, but it makes all the difference in the world if you have the remote with the TV. Neat little Yamaha tower speakers. I think, and hear me out, when you buy a TV, it should come with 2 remotes. So like when you lose one down on the couch or a kid runs off with it and puts it somewhere, or you put it where you leave it in the refrigerator somehow, that you're just like, whatever, I'll use this one, it'll turn up. There's that vodka robot. Tin cup whiskey boat. Lots of beer and liquor stuff. That's cool stuff. Heart of America Chevy, uncut set, 1998 Cardinals, 3 sheets in there. Yankees pennants, stack of them. Oh man, these could be something. Those $3 price tags on 12-cent comics from who knows how long ago. I'm not a comic like person. Like can't see them and tell you, oh yeah, that's whatever, however much, but I have a feeling those will do well. Hey, a bunch of fake bread, some beanies, vintage fabric, towels. Oh, sorry. Letters. I wanted to get one of these last time. Boxes of loops. Dang it, they probably would have given me one too had I seen it there. So this would be the table that I left on before. Oh yeah, there's good stuff. This is going to be pretty close to the end of Doug's stuff on these 2 tables. Love you, Doug. Miss you. Okay. So then we'd go up here. Oh, there's those tubs. Been selling those tubs. A lot of this stuff was in. I mean, those are 20 bucks each. Selling stacks of them for like 40, I think. So, I mean, they're not brand new, but they've just been sitting in. They're dusty. They've been sitting in a warehouse. Okay, here we go. Around the horn, as they say. Is this like an auction or something? Whew. My gosh, we sell some stuff down here. Those are cute. Yep, good stuff all the way through. I don't know anything about these, but I would imagine somebody does, and they're probably not cheap. There's a Wii and some games. Looks like a subwoofer. Race car. Tennis rackets. More Sansuis, maybe? 301 discs, not just 300. 301 Chiefs bags. Somebody will be all over that. Looks like a sprayer, pressure washer. Oh, that's cool. A wash tub, Legos, baseball bats, old wooden ones. A worthless drill with nothing to it. Pots and pans, film canister. Ooh, a Vornado. Is that a humidifier? Kind of a Bose looking thing. Oh, HEPA filter. Meh, HEPA filter. There they are, Rudolph dudes. Christmas right around the freaking corner, y'all. Dang, there's more G.I. Joe stuff. That's a good G.I. Joe auction. What the hell is that dude? So everybody comes up at the auction, they're like, haha, I thought it was so funny when you said that, or no, that's not right what you called that. There's a lot of time. I'm just talking here, guys. I really don't know what I'm saying. It's just a stream of consciousness, pretty much. So of course I'd call things the wrong thing, and I've made people mad before. I didn't mean to. Anyway, so if there's anything like that, anything you want to say, if you could comment below, that's great, because it helps us in the algorithms. And share this video, of course, so you're already subscribed, right? Hit the like button. And that's it, everybody, I guess. We'll see you Wednesday for preview, 11 to 1. Auction night, doors open at 5. Auction starts at 6. See ya.